Hey guys, welcome. Let's do some makeup today. Drop a comment and say hello when you do hop on. I'm here for it. So yeah, let's do some makeup, leave everything else at the door, and let's just have some fun, talk skincare, and do some makeup. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes for a few people to hop on. And if you have questions about anything yesterday, I will address them, but not today during my makeup live. I will do it tomorrow on my next live, but today I'm just leaving it for makeup. So that's just the way it is. Hello, Shelma. Welcome, sweetheart. So today I'm just going to leave that at the door and just do makeup. But tomorrow, if anyone has questions, I will no problem answer anything that anybody has. Not an issue. But today I just don't really want to do that. So we're going to do skincare today, and we are going to talk makeup. Oops, turn my camera on. Okay. And you guys will see, she looks like a fool. With my rollers up, trying to get some height in my hair, and my eye patches. These eye patches, first time ever using them. I kept the package to show you guys. Now, what did I do with that? Oh, sorry, guys. Had to move the camera. The laptop, sorry. They're a patch lift contour. So it's a lift eye patch. And it says instant soothing, hydrating, radiance effect, younger looking eye contour. So let's see if I look like 25 years younger. If I don't, we know it didn't work. But yeah, so this came in, where's the box? Hey, here's the box. So I got this at Marshall's the other day, and it came with, so it was that eye patch. I'm going to just show you guys what it was that I did get. So it was that eye patch, a full-size mascara, a lip oil, and it smells and tastes wonderful. And this is a liquid shadow. So all that came in the box, and this was $16.99 Canadian. So keep an eye out, guys, at your Marshall stores if you're in the US, because I'm telling you, like, you can get some wicked deals there. But it's time to take these off. But I will say, these are the first. I have tried many, and I have a few different brands. These are the very first ones that I have tried that stick. So they're actually a little sticky. So I will say that I do like. Whoa, who am I looking in that mirror? Holy moly, instantly 25 years younger. Run out and get them today. I promise you, today. They're yours. But they do feel like my under eye feels really nice. It was puffy, and the puffiness is gone. So, can't expect miracles. I would address it sooner than later. Until you do makeup, lives will always be derailed. I understand that, Anna. I totally do. I just don't like bringing the drama when I'm doing makeup, and I had the makeup already scheduled. So that's why I said that, but I will absolutely answer anything that anybody has tomorrow, like the good, bad, and ugly. I've admitted my faults, and I'm trying to own them. So, you have a question, like, by all means, just keep it for tomorrow. And I promise you, I will address anything that I can, and with 100% honesty. That's all I can do, try to do moving forward. So I just hope you guys just do understand that, but it's just tomorrow, so it won't be a big deal. Yeah. So until tomorrow. So I had questions. People wanted to know about skincare and what I use and stuff. So I am a beauty influencer with pharmacy. I don't use all pharmacy. I don't promote all pharmacy. It's just, I love the skincare, and I do love the cosmetics as well, even though I have tons of other stuff that I show and I tell everyone, give my honest reviews and whatnot. But I do stay with it for the discount, because as an influencer, you get 50% off. So, and the products are, they're not cheap products. It is a high-end line. And when you sign up, you get 50% off of everything. You don't ever have to sell a thing, ever. I have a lot of people that just do it, just like they buy every few months, 4 or 5 months, like whatever, whenever they need it, and they get their 50% off. The only thing is, in a 6-month period, you have to have like bought or sold to family or whatever, $125 to keep your 50%. That's the only stipulation that there is. So it is a good deal. So that's why I stick with it. It's not so that I'm promoting and people are buying it and they're going to a pyramid scheme or anything like that. I'm just showing what I use. And if people want it, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. If you're happy with what you use, fabulous. So I'm just showing what I use. So I did some of it already. So I have already toned my skin. So this is the Dr. C Tuna. So the line that I'm showing everyone today is the Age Reversist line. So I've already, oh shoot, I never brought my cleanser in. Darn it. I used an exfoliating cleanser this morning, and I might have, if anyone wants to see it, I do have a couple of full-size ones that aren't even open that I can show you guys. But I did it in the shower this morning, and I forgot. So there is a cleanser, and then I did tone. And so this is the steps that I do in the daytime, what I'm going to show you right now. I do tone. This is my eye cream, and all of this is like I said, the Age Reverses line. This is the serum. So I put this on after I put on the toner. And then, which this is the last step, and I haven't done this yet today. So all I do is one little pump, and this is the moisturizer, and it goes a long way. And that's all I do with it. And you get plenty. So this is the last step for the daytime. Now, in the nighttime, I don't know. Oh, maybe I didn't have a cover on that one. In the evening, yeah, so you still want to cleanse. Then you're going to do your toner. But then in the evening, I add hyaluronic acid. So I just do this once a day. Then I do this. I have to put glasses on, guys. I'm like blind as a bat. So then I use this so this here is Dr. C Tuna, and this is the Absolute Serum. This I only use at night. It is amazing. There's such amazing properties into that one. Then, so I've already cleansed. I've used my toner, and then I use a hyaluronic acid and this one. Then I follow with my regular serum. So the serum you're going to use twice a day, in the morning and at night. Eye cream you're going to use twice a day, and your serum. The only difference that you're going to do is that you're going to add hyaluronic acid in, and if you want, you can add the other Absolute in. But this is the night. It's called Age Reverses All Night Beauty Mask. It's not really like a mask. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's actually like you can't see that. It's actually like almost like a jelly, but you feel like a tightness when you put it on. So that's the skincare. So I said I would talk about it, and there you have it, guys. So let's do some makeup. And I'm using all pharmacy products today because I just thought, since I'm showing pharmacy skincare, I'll use pharmacy products. But like I said, no shape or form, any pressure whatsoever. Not my thing at all. So I'm going to prime first of all. And this one here, this is my favorite primer. Well, it was my favorite primer. They have now come out with 2 more. I should have I've only ordered one of them, but I should have it this week. So we're going to see what the other one is like. They've come out as well since I've ordered even the other new primer. And I think I have, oh my God, I'm not even sure what I have. I have primer, I think lipstick. There's a few new things I believe I have in there. So that should be here this week. Hello, Countess darling. How are you? If you guys could do me a favor, I would really, really appreciate it. if you just hit the thumbs up for me, it helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it so much, so much. So I've already put that on. My next step is going to be foundation. Is my camera and stuff, like, is it good for you? Am I too far away? Like, I could move it up. If I'm too far away, I can move it up for you guys, because there's no point in seeing it too far away. Just making sure I'm not missing anyone. So this is a foundation. This is the VFX Pro. They have now come out with another foundation. I don't have it ordered yet. I will. I just I haven't. I had ordered a bunch of other new stuff, and then I'm like, oh my Lord, more new stuff. And of course, you know, I have to have it. Got to have it. And I think I'm not sure if I have foundation coming. I don't know. There's so many times I put things in a cart and then I change it from a cart. So I don't even know what I got coming anymore, but should be here this week. But I am going to go on today. Oh, sugar. I am going to go on today and order the new foundation for sure. Regardless if I have another one of these, I'm getting the new foundation. There's some new stuff come out. I'll tell you guys, but I haven't ordered the new. There's only so much new that the pocketbook can handle. Hello, Brandy. Well, welcome, sweetheart. Let me see. What was all the new? I was like, oh my God, you're killing me. You're killing me here. Because I have this major fear of FOMO. I'm afraid I'm going to miss out. You know, like, it doesn't matter what it costs or anything. You got to have it because you're going to miss it out. Oh, I have... that's one thing I do have is a new mascara, but then now they came out with even another mascara. And so I will be trying that too. Let's see what. So I'm going to be showing you guys today a contour palette. Now, if you're interested in, this is a 3-in-1 palette. So you get a blush, a contour, and a highlight. If you're interested in that, just keep in mind, they have now come out with a new packaging. So I don't have the new packaging. And there's new lipstick packaging, new mascara. A lot of it is new packaging. And I don't have that yet. What else was there that I was going to get? Lipsticks for sure, because I'm a lipstick lover. And they do, they have new eye gel patches, like what I just had on. But the darn things have been out of stock since they came in, and I've been dying. So I will definitely be getting those. And if they're like, I'll tell you, you have no worries. So they came out with a lot. Some of it is new. Some of it is new packaging. Blush. I got to have that too. Setting powder. That's new. They came out with new packaging for the lip plumpers, but I'm not ordering that just because I have the lip plumpers, and I'm not ordering it just for new packaging. Setting spray. And yeah, so there's a ton of stuff. Some things I have, some things I just don't. Because some things I'm like, girl, you need to simmer the heck down now. You are out of control. So sometimes you just got to put the wheels on, you know, and stamp them brakes. And I'm trying. It's hard. Oh, so tell me speaking of, like, you know, the joy of shopping and, you know, how much we all love the shopping and get, you know, like you know, a lot of us can have this FOMO, and I'm one of those, like, oh my God, I got to get it. Or, you know, like, what happens? It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to do some research. I've never tried a lip plumper. Oh, speaking of that, I have one out right now that I was going to put on. So I have a bunch of these from Pharmacy. Honestly, they work wonderful, but I forget to use them. I forget to use them. It's like, oh my Lord. Here's another one. So this is different ones that I do have. Whoops, there we go. So here's a reddish color. This one is a brown one. This is the one I'm going to put on now. It's just like almost a nudie. And this one is like a purpley. So all these colors you do get I'll put it, well, actually, I'll use the red one to show you. Like, you get a tinge of color. It's not like a lipstick. It's not color like that. Not that kind of color. I've had your back, and I appreciate it, sweetheart. I truly do. It's not been easy. We'll say that. Some things, my own fault. And when you put on a lip plumper, go up above your lip a little, because that's what you want to plump. So as you can see, like, there's some color. It's not a ton of color. So if you were getting this, if you're like, if you wanted a lip plumper and you wanted to, you know, because you're thinking it's going to be great lipstick as well. No, you're not. It's not going to, the color isn't, for me, it's not. Like, to me, it just looks like a little tinted gloss. That's in my honesty. Oh, and there was something else I forgot. Oh, maybe it fell down here. Where the heck? Oh, here it is on my desk. So this is something else that I do use with my skincare. This is from Liz Wattier, and I've had it before. It is amazing. So it is for your lips, and it's to help with lines on your lips. So I got this last week or the week before, maybe. So I use this twice a day to try to get rid of the lines. Now, I don't know if you know, maybe the only thing that's going to totally do that might be like injected, but that I'm not doing. Okay. Yes, please like and subscribe. Tara, drop your link, sweetheart. If anyone is not following Tara, make sure you do. Tara does some beauty live. She throws in a little drama, nothing too out of the world, not too cray-cray. And she does cult stuff. So yeah, give her, and she has family nights. I got makeup all over my glasses. She does a lot of good stuff. So I thought of this. I had this idea today that since so many of us love shopping, would anyone be interested in having, like, I do talks on what it's, you know, like, what is a shopping addiction? What is, you know, like, when is shopping gone too far? When is shopping okay? Is it retail therapy? Like, all those kind of things. Would you guys be interested in stuff like that? Well, I thought it would be kind of neat, but, you know, I want you guys to be interested. I know a lot of things are unjustified, but I'll leave it there. Learning makeup from you. I need help in that department. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Brandy, I will say, I know I've made mistakes, sweetheart. I absolutely know it. And all I can say is that I am going to try to do better. Not try to do better. I will do better. And I didn't like who that person was, not at all. And I thought it was very, very ugly. But tomorrow, if anyone has anything, I got no problem. None. I'll address it all. An open book. Now, I'm not really sure. I have it scheduled for tomorrow that I was going to talk about the whole hat gate thing. I'm not doing a hat party, like, because people had said that yesterday. Oh, she got a hat party scheduled. No, I said hat gate, and it was to talk about the whole thing. Like, people have been in my chat and yada, yada, yada. So that's what that was about. So that's why I said, like, you know, I'll address that. And then anyone has any questions, not a problem. I don't mind. So as you can see, for me, I don't come right up underneath my eyes with my concealer. And that's just because I have mature skin. You know, like, I am 54 and I do have some lines here, there, and everywhere. So when I put too much product under my eyes, it makes it look cakey. So therefore, I don't do that. But it's, you know, it's not a thing where you shouldn't do that. It's really a thing of play with it and see what works. That's all. So what I'm showing you guys. And the other thing too, guys, like, if there's anything that you guys would like to see, like, if there's any kind of looks, if it's from, like, doing smoky eyes to doing a dramatic eye, doing like, you know, an intense date night, like anything at all, or like a 5-minute look out the door, like anything, just let me know and I sure will try. Exactly, Brenda. I know we all have to move from. Yes, I don't see him until Christy's panel from the bushes, and it creeped me out. Yeah, when she was doing it for him, I knew everything. I knew something was up. So I had no clue, none, not a freaking idea. And I feel like you doughhead. And no, I didn't. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, it got to be a joke. It got to be a joke. I never heard of anything like it in my life. So he came up on my panel one day, and that was the first time, other than I seen him in Christy's chat, like maybe the day before, or a couple of days or whatever. And I seen, like, Christy had this was the stream that Christy had a wide brim hat on herself. But all I thought, and I said, oh, love your hat. Like, what's the occasion or something? I got a hair in my face. And she said, oh, no, it's just Kyle loves wide brimmed hats. And I said, oh, okay. I never thought anything of it. And the day after or 2 days after or something, he came in my chat, and he never really, there was no, like, wasn't anything weird or anything like that. Nothing. And I had dropped a link, and he took the link, and he wanted to come up on panel. So I let him, but all he did, and I had no idea that, you know, that it was out there that he was autistic. I mean, there's word now that we don't know whether or not he is, but I had no idea, like, if he was or wasn't, whatever. And he came up on my panel, and I still had no idea. And I'm like, well, hi, how you doing? Like, how's your day? And he just said, hi. But it was kind of like, someone that didn't, like, that wasn't verbal, like, that didn't talk a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was someone that I knew as soon as he said hi, that it came across like, oh, okay, maybe there's something wrong. Like, okay, whatever, like, no judgment. And he was there for about 5 minutes, and he wouldn't answer anything, just wave or nod his head, yes or no. And it creeped me out. And I ended my stream, and I think Tara might have been there that day. And I ended it. And I messaged Chrissy, and I said, like, what's up with this Kyle dude? And she's like, oh, he's harmless. You know, he has autism, and he just loves women in hats. And I said, oh, okay. All right. I said, I didn't know what to expect. I never, like, it was the second time I saw, like, knew anything about this dude. So, but I was creeped out. I was creeped. It was getting creepier by the day. Yeah, I know from years ago, some men have the most bizarre fetishes. And when he was so much about the hats, I knew. Yeah, and you know what? Like, I should have, well, I don't know how I should have. I didn't know better. I had no idea. Autistic people can have kinks too. Exactly. I mean, and that's what I said to him, like, no judgment. No judgment. Like, rock your boat, fill your boots, whatever. But you ain't going to do it here. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going to be asking my chat over and over, do you have a hat? Can I see you in a hat? Like, that wasn't happening. He must love Jenny's avatar picture. Just, yes. Oh, I'm sure he admires that one. I'm sure. And my profile picture, he was saying to me, this was, and that was in that day that he was in my chat. And he was saying, like, something, I love your picture with your hat. And I was like, what's he? And he said, Kimberly, but Kimmy Love was in my chat that day. And I thought he was talking to Kimmy Love. So I just ignored it and paid no more attention. Well, I kept saying it. Finally, I was like, oh, my picture. Oh, okay. But I was like, okay, like, all right, whatever. But yeah, as the days went on, I was getting a little creepier. So when Jenny put it out, there was no going to be getting any creepier. It was squat. Done. Out. No more. No way. Nope. And I don't want it for me. And there's no doubt. I mean, I'm sure there were subs that were a little uncomfortable too, where we're like seeing like, this is strange. You know what I mean? So I didn't want anyone feeling that way. All right. So I'm going to let you guys decide. What would you like to see? Would you like to see cream contour and cream blush? And I was going to use this like fall kind of color. Can you guys, whoop, there we go. See that? There we go. That's the blush. And this is the oh, darn camera, the contour. So you guys tell me, so one for cream or two for powder. And this would be the combo. So this here is, oh my God, I'm awful with this camera, is a blush, a highlight, and a contour. What would you guys like to see? One for cream or two for powder. I'm fine with either or, like whatever you guys would like to see. One for cream, two for powder. You tell me, and that's what we will do. We sure will. I haven't watched Christy's lately. Is she aware? Yeah, Christy knows now. One for cream. So Brandy says one. What's Tara say? Tara says two. I'm going to have to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a spider by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Y-O-U, you're out. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, she knows now. Because we were supposed to have, so Saturday night passed, we were going to do a hat party. Like Tara was going to have him on panel. It was Tara's idea. So what was going to happen? Tara was doing the initial stream, and I don't know how it works, but you can stream. You can be on panel. I don't know. I'm guessing that I'd have to be up there too, but something about how I can stream it to my own chat. You know what? I don't know. But anyway, that's what was going to happen, but it didn't. Clearly. Tara, what would you like to see? Cream. If you want to see cream, contour, and blush, one. Or if you want to see powder, two. Multi-stream. Oh, yeah, multi-stream. But I didn't even know how it worked because Kimmy Love had mentioned it. And I was like, okay, how's it work? Hello, Erin. Welcome. So we're doing one for cream, contour, and blush. Two for powder. All right, we have one. So we're going to go with one. I love them both. But I'll tell you, creams are beautiful, especially if you have any, you don't have to have mature skin to use it, but a cream on mature skin is really, really nice. Very, very nice. So I'm going to do my contour and blush first. Then we're going back into concealer. So I just got to look in my mirror for this one. Then we'll do eyebrows, of course. So with contour, this is how I will tell you to do it. So go take your brush and put it into the hollow of your cheek. So, or you can suck your cheeks in and go. But I just put it into the hollow of your cheek. Then take your brush and roll it once, right there. And there, so it's almost like on your cheekbone, like maybe a little below, but like very close to there. That's where your contour wants to be as you get older. Because as we age, it all goes, meow. So, but what we want to do, we want to give the reverse look of that. And we're going to stop down. We're going to say, screw that. We're bringing you right on up. No more. We're done with that. We're done with that dropping. I have fair skin freckles, usually like the creams. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Brinty. Okay. All right. Did I miss anything? All right. Let's do some cream. So and I love the creams. So I think this is my one that I need to reorder. We're at the last of, this is like, pretty soon I'm going to be like digging out. So I do have this coming. I have contour sticks coming. Because I'm like, she almost done. So then how I explain my forehead, if you have like this lovely 6 lanes of highway, You want to contour. If you don't worry about it. You don't, like, if you have a forehead and, you know, it's like hair like normal people have, then you don't have to contour. But if you got one like this, yeah, I highly recommend you do, because what it's going to do, instead of having the focus like all the way back here and people are just looking you way on yonder, you want to bring the focus down to your eyes, because what's the point of making your eyes beautiful if they're not going to be the focus? So that's what you want to do. And we're going to take it down. So we want to get rid of any turkey gobbles or anything like that. So we're going to bring her hair. Oh, she riding to the edge. We're living dangerously here now. So I'm actually going to take a brush for this. There we go. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to start it right up like almost to my tear duct. So I'm going to bring it in here and come down to slim out my nose. But when you bring it up here into your eyes, it really gives a nicer, slimmer look. Okay, so I'm just bringing it in here into my eyeball, basically. Don't worry, like that, it'll blend out. Don't worry. Trust the process. That's all I can tell you. Trust the process. I'm not used to doing it this way and not doing my concealer right away, but this is the way I have been doing it, and you guys will see why I do it like this now. Instead of doing the foundation, then the concealer, you'll see like the difference it really makes. If I wasn't going out for dinner, I would have done a look and and I can do that too, guys, if you guys are interested, like show you the difference of putting the concealer on when I do the foundation versus when I do it afterwards. So you guys can compare. I can show you guys. Today I can't, but to another makeup live, I certainly will. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So we normally do our Thanksgiving dinners on like that Sunday always of Thanksgiving weekend. And, but my boys all have other things going on and with their partners and stuff. So we're going out for dinner instead of cooking. I'm like, heck to this. I was like, there's no way in this planet I have any desire to have this big turkey dinner for 2 people. No, not about it. Not about that. So we're going out. I like the color of that. Most of mine seem too orange. This one, Tara, I think this might be there's 2. I think, this one is the darker of the 2, but I do like it. But this one here, I know will be the one that I'll be using most now, like come the fall and stuff, because it's not quite as dark. And, you know, by the minute, I'm like getting like no tan. So, but yeah, it's not at all orange. I can show you the both of them. They are very pretty. Very pretty. Like see this camera. Where are we? Can you guys see that? So that's oh, for God's sake, I got it gone. Wait now, guys, let me look at what the heck I'm doing here. I can't touch this bloody camera. See, Terry, you're not the only one that have trouble with that. So that's the 2. One is lighter, so I used the darker of the 2 today. But I know I will definitely be going to the lighter before long. That will be a thing for sure thing. Ooh, sugar. Better push down the little bit that I do have. Okay. And there are 1, 2, 3. There's 4 right now. 4 cream blushes. I have 3 of them. Hello, Carter Walker. I like the color of that. Most are orange. Good morning. Hello, Angelique. Welcome, sweetheart. All right, let's blend this bad boy in. So you do want to take, like, this is a kabuki brush. This works beautiful for blending in creams. So we're just going to blend her up. blend it up. And blend it out. And like, I love contour. You'd never, like, you don't have to put, I can tell right now that I'm going to add more. You don't have to use as much as I do. And if you're just getting into using contour, I highly recommend that you start light, because you're going to be like, oh my God, this looks like I have mud on my face. Mud on your face, you big disgrace. That's what you're going to be feeling like, I promise you. So start lighter. Before you know it, you'll be like, whoo, Glam said I'm going to love it. You're going to love it, I promise. But I do recommend starting off on the lighter side, because what you need to keep in mind, this is one big thing that I have said about doing makeup, is it's easy. Like, you can add to it. You can always add to your eyeshadow, like I'm adding now to the contour, but it's very difficult to take it away. So start with a light hand first before you get stuck. My sis recommended you all be watching and learn while taking care of the kids. Oh, living life. Thank you so much. I tell your sis, I appreciate that. Oh, it's Brandy. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so like I said, today I'm using all pharmacy. The next one, if you guys want to see all high end, or if you want to see all e.l.f. or all drugstore, like you name it, I'll do it. No problem. Okay, so I just added a little more. You want to blend it up. You don't want to go down with it, because the mission is to drag it up. We want to take the ears off. We're just, we're going out and we're like fibbing. Look at me. Look at me. I'm 20 years younger and I have Okay. Everyone, yeah, please like and subscribe. Tara has dropped her channel. Tara does makeup as well. Tara does a lot of different things. She has some cult talks, and those are always interesting. I find them the cult talks are like, when I listen to anything with cult, I'm like, but I want to hear more, Like, I just can't get enough of them. It is crazy. So I'm going to just blend out my nose, but we're going to do that with a brush. I'm going to blend that with a small brush. Then we're going to go in with our concealer. So the next time I do my makeup, I will show you guys what it's like to put it on with your concealer before your contour on one side, and I'll do one then after the contour. All right, so now I'm going to put on, first off, so when you use cream, though, it is important that you set the cream, because creams they can slide. What did I do with them? There we go. So I'm going to set this with a bronzer. Just go in a little light with it. We're just going to set her up. So that's one thing you do want to remember when you are using cream. Set it with powder, because it will slide. All right, so now I'm going to put on some blush. I just thought this was a really nice fall color. I'll show you guys this. You get a better look right here. Whoopsie. Good Lord. That's the blush. It's a beautiful blush. Let's blend that in. So I'm using a kabuki brush. Same thing. And all I'm doing is just tapping it, because I don't want to be sliding it all around. I'm just tapping it. And it's like, you'll see other people, they bring their blush way into their cheeks. But as you get older, you don't want to do that, because you want to bring it up this way. And if you bring it in, you're going to just be closing in your look. So so that's why you see I'm bringing it up this way. And that's why you're going to see that I'm going to add some more. But like I said, start light, because if you start with a heavy hand, then it becomes difficult. And the same thing I'm going to do with the blush. I'm going to just set that with a powder. So I'm going to show you Here we go. This one here is a contour. It's a contour, blush, and highlight. So I'm just going to set it where that powder is similar. This is a peach bite palette, it's called. So that's why I'm just using this one. Just because we're into that peachy family look today. But they are very, very nice. And it seems to be like like the rage now is creams, like liquids. I'll show you that one thing that I absolutely love. This one. And I am going to get the Charlotte Tilbury contour stick, like contour wand like this. It is gorgeous. I'm trying to find a space. It is so nice. You guys see that? Whoops, this way. There we go. This real bright one. That's the Charlotte Tilbury. So this is a Charlotte, I think it's called Pillow Talk. 1 second. I know the contour stick is called a Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk Matte Blush Wand. And I tell you guys, it's stinking beautiful. Could you with my wipes? Here we go. It's really, really nice. And then Rihanna has it's a liquid one. I love it. Cream contour. So they're very nice. So yeah, you guys tell me. I'll make a post and you guys can comment what you'd like to see. If you want to see like a mixture of all drugstore products, if you want to see a mixture like all e.l.f. products, if you want to see all high end, you guys let me know what you guys want to see. I'm open to any of it, honestly. Hello, Natural Born Leader. How are you, sweetheart? Yes, guys, if you wouldn't mind subbing up to Tara, I would greatly appreciate it. And she definitely appreciates it. She's a gem. You guys will love her. Okay. So that's the blush. Now we're going to go into some concealer. So this is the only one that I'm not using of Pharmacy. I'm not a fan of the concealer. I find for me, it dries out my under eye, so I don't use it. But I mean, you're welcome to try it. It's just not my favorite. So this one here is Huda Beauty. I really do like it. It's very nice. So I'm just taking it into the corner of my eye and up, because remember, we want to lift. We're going to take it down our nose because we're going to highlight. Take it in on our forehead, Cupid's bow, and on your chin. And we're going to soften those smile lines. Now, where is my brush? Okay, I'm going to take this square little triangle and I'm going to pat it in because I don't want to be pulling because I don't want to move the product. But you'll see, like, it'll just really clean up the contour. I'm going to get another mirror. That mirror that I have right here gotta go. It's driving me bonkers. And I'm bringing it up and I'm bringing it down here. So that's going to clean up on the side of my contour. So I'm just tapping. I don't want to slide it around too much. But if you guys want to try even a nice 2 drugstore concealers that I'd highly recommend is the e.l.f. and the Maybelline Instant Rewind. It is beautiful. I am out of my Instant Rewind and I need a new one ASAP. Did you guys see how that just totally brightened up, cleaned up that contour, and just made it look crisp and sharp? Done all the things that I wanted it to do. Okay. Yeah, I prefer doing my concealer much more this way, honestly. But it's one of those things, just because like this is the way that I'm showing you guys doesn't mean that's the way you like, that's the golden rule. Like that's what you have to do. If putting it on when you put on your foundation works and you're happy with that, that's great. All you need to do. Cupid's bow is going to like pucker your lip, give the illusion, you know, that they're a little thicker, fluffier. And the reason why you put it down all down the center, because that's where the sun naturally hits your skin. So then I got to look in the big mirror and see exactly what I'm doing here. So I had some very exciting news. I can't wait for it to start for you guys. Anyone that wears glasses, I have to find out if it's contacts as well. But I'm going to be an ambassador for a glass company. It's a glasses company, and I think my discount is going to be, it's 15 or 20%, something like that. And they're really, really reasonably priced. So I'm just waiting for all the legal stuff to come. And then I'll be starting. Once, and then I have to order my glasses too. So I'm excited for that. Okay, let's set that. So now this is a translucent powder. We're going to set it a little bit. You do want to set your concealer because it will move. And you do want to make funny faces because it's no good if you don't. So anywhere that I put concealer, I'm just setting. Okay. Now we're going to sharpen up the bottom edge of our contour. Ooh, I think we're getting, I think I have a full one. I must. I have got to have a full powder. If I don't, I'm like, what the heck? I guess I don't. I guess I better order one of these. All right, then. Okay, so we're going to use this powder. This is Fenty. This one is Fenty Beauty. And what we're going to do is sharpen up the contour on the bottom. Whoops. So the easiest way is take a flat angled sponge like this. Take your contour. So I just put it right into my lid. Then tap it off. And if you want, you can even tap it into your hand, but you don't have to. So I'm going to take it down here. I'm not bringing it straight across. You're going to see how I angle it down. Because if I took it straight across here, it's going to like close you in, and that you don't want that. So we're going to leave that and let it sit while I do the rest of my face. And I am just going to take the rest that's in my lid, and I'm just going to set my forehead. That's all. But there. Okay. I'm sure I have a full powder from pharmacy. I have to. If I don't, I'm like, what the heck? You're slacking, girl. You're slacking. Okay. So now I'm just going to leave that. Whoo, she's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So now let's do some brows. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm using a brow pomade. This is from Pharmacy. I'm just taking my little spoolie and I'm dipping it in. It's almost like a jelly. I'm just dipping it in and I wipe it off. You don't want a ton. And I'm going to brush my brows up. And we're going to get a better mirror. Been having this stinking nerve pain today, and it's like taken my foot right out of wacko. Oh, I'm like, you need to go away. Okay, so I'm just brushing it up, just like that. And this brow pomade has Capixyl in it. Capixyl is for hair growth. So it's also going to help. Oh my God. It is going to help grow your brows. Don't you just hate when you know there's a darn hair hitting you in the face and you can't get it? Oh my God. So I'm just brushing them up like this. Oh, Tara, everything is closed here tomorrow. But Tuesday, I'll try to get your parcel off for you. Your goodies. Oh my God, my hair in my face. Then I just, control them. And you definitely want to wipe off your brush, your spoolie, because it will get all crusty. And that's not fun, trust me. Been there and done that many times. All right, so now I'm going to use, get back here. 1 second, guys. Dog behind my laptop. Rolled. Stop. Stay. Okay, so, which one was this? Oh, no, that's a lipstick. I could use a brow gel as well. I took this out. So this here is like a micro needling. That's what it's supposed to look like. And I actually forgot. I've only used it a couple of times and forgot about it. Not missing anything, am I? I don't think I missed anything. This concealer method is awesome. Have you? Oh, you've done it. Yes, you did it on live with me. I was going to ask. That's what I was wondering. Have you done it? And then I remembered. I'm willing to bet that when we done the last duo, that's what I showed you. I think, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive. I have, but I think so. So this hair here, I'm just going to go like hair-like strokes with it. And we're going to fill her in because, yeah, it's sparse. Sparse as can be. Ooh. And you never have to worry if you make boo-boos. You know what? We're not using that today. We're just not. I'm not digging it today. So we are going in with a brow pencil instead. I am not digging that today, to be honest with you. See, told you I'd be honest with you guys. Now I know why I only used it a couple of times, because I didn't like it the first couple and I don't like it the third. There you have it. Can't get any more honest about that. So this is a brow pencil that clearly needs to be sharpened. Clearly. But if you want, I'll even tell you, like, these are fabulous pencils. They go on like butter. I'm not sure, Tara. I think I might have one in your stuff. Maybe. I'll have to look. I had it all. I was trying to get it all out to you on the weekend, and my padded envelope that I had wouldn't fit all the stuff. So I need to go to the post office on Tuesday when they open again and get a bigger envelope to put it in. So there you have it. But I'll do it Tuesday. So so this is how I tell everyone to make sure that it's dry. With this is how I do an easy breezy method when it comes to brows. It's a 1, 2, 3. So I go make my line to my arch. That's my 1. Then I join. Oh Lord, guys, just a second, guys. So then I come with my 1, and then I go down to my arch, and then the hollow, so it almost looks like a triangle. Then I'll take it and I'll fill it in. Then I start shading in. It is the easiest method. So I'll show you. So I just take it right on, like right to my brow, and I'm going to start just doing little tiny hair-like strokes. And I'm bringing it up to where like my arch should come. So that will be my number 1. That is a 1. Now I'm going to bring it down to my 2. And then you see like a triangle. So I'm going to shade that in. But we're not going to leave it like that. That looks cuckoo. So then we come back and we start filling in until we come up and we meet this arch now. And I'm just doing little hair-like strokes. And I think I went a little too far. Yeah, I did. But that's okay, because I can fix that with some concealer. It's no big deal. So if you have a little boo-boo, like I just did, no fear. You're all good. Now I'll show you how to fix it with concealer. And I'm just taking little tiny hair-like strokes. So then I'm going to take my spoolie. Where are you, spoolie? I know I had out a stinking spoolie. Did it run away? 1 second, guys. 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to blend all this in. Oh, for goodness sake. Good thing I put this hair up. So then when you blend it in, you'll see like if there's any spots that you need to fill in, and I can see like right here, I need to fill in. So I just go back and I just do little hair-like strokes. Just like that, just flicks. Because like I said, start off everything you do, start with a light hand. Because if you go in like all out, you know, like a bull, which I would do, don't do as I do, do as I say, then you're going to have a problem like trying to take, it's hard to take it away when you put on too much, but it's easy to add. Very easy to add. So always keep that in mind. Go light, because it's going to definitely do you a lot better if you do. It's been a hot minute actually since I've used a pencil, to be honest with you. Normally I use, I love pomades, but I mean, I'm not opposed to a pencil either, don't get me wrong, but I do love a pomade. And one that I really, really like is Milani. And it's cheap as dirt. Literally, I'm telling you guys, like seriously, it is so affordable. It is crazy. Crazy. So now I'm going to do the same thing, and then I'll go back and I'll clean up. Every time I say, like, you know, clean up, go back and clean up, I always think of when my children were younger. And do any of you guys remember the show Big Comfy Couch? And every time that would come on, and then when it was done, it was like, yes. And we'd sing this song, clean up, everybody, everywhere. And, you know, and she would stuff everything into a couch. And then, of course, and the boys just being young, and they're thinking, oh, well, that's what they wanted to do, stuff their stuff into the couch. Well, it just didn't work that way. So when I say clean up, I always think of that. Just a fun fact. I'm doing my 1. We're going to go down to our 2. This one I didn't get so carried away with. Just saying. And we're going to join her in. And now we're going to fill her in. So your goal when you're doing brows is to get them looking like twins. Brows are not my favorite thing to do, ever. So I always say, if I got them looking like distant cousins, It's a good day. Forget the twins, the sisters, first cousins. If we can go to distance, it's still a good day. Because that's normally where they go. Off the rails. Someday I'm going to get them microbladed. I have eyebrow here. I mean, it is, of course, it's getting thinner, you know. But they're just so blonde, like you don't see it. I've had to do my eyebrows for years because you couldn't see them. They were blonde. And I used to get them like tinted or something. Yeah, tinted, I guess it was. But it would literally, you'd get like a good week out of it. You know, 2 if you were lucky. But so I was like, you better learn, girlfriend. Because you got a long way ahead of you if you don't. But they're not something that I love to do. Just being real. Not my fave. Not my fave. And I was saying, I think maybe on my last makeup live, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I never wore eyeshadow. Never. I do my face. I probably know, and I wouldn't say I knew I didn't know anything about contouring. Didn't have a clue. So, but then I started contouring, but I still never even used eyeshadow because I didn't know what I was doing for one. And I thought, no, my eyes are too hooded, to wear eyeshadows. That's just stupid looking. You don't do that. Now I can't go out without having my eyes done. Funny how the time changes things. Time and practice and figuring out what is right, what looks no good, no bueno. Okay, they're a little tick. But it's all good because we're going to clean up those bad boys with some concealer now. In a bad way. Get the concealer, girl. You goofed up there. But I mean, honestly, if I'm being real, it's very, very, what the heck? It's very few times that I don't screw up brows and not have to use concealer. Very few. Honest to God. Very few and far in between. This is the best friend of concealer, of doing your eyes. You got to have some concealer on hand to clean up them brows. And I'm trying to find the brush that works like a charm. But of course, oh, here we go. So this brush is really, really good. It's flat. Do you guys see that? Whoops. Oops. You can see the concealer. Right out. Where are we at here? Good God, girl. So, so it's flat. So it's a really nice brush for cleaning up your brows. So all I do is just go underneath and I just clean it up and then I blend in. So, and I do the top, of course, but I'm just taking it underneath like this. Probably a little too much on that brush, but that's okay. See what I mean? Go light, and I didn't. But it's all right. It's okay. And then I'm going to take it up here on the top. We're going to clean it up a bit. And it just makes your eyebrows look, more put together. They're sharper looking. Of course, you're not going to leave it like this. Don't worry. You're not going to look like a freaking nature. You're going to take your powder puff or beauty blender and just blend it in. So I like to take one of these because I like the little triangled edge on it. And I just find you can get a little bit more precise than with the powder puff. A beauty blender, sorry. And one thing, holy moly, today when I was going through to take out brushes, I was like, girl, You best be cleaning up them brushes. I have a drawer like full of dirty brushes. So I was going and getting another set of clean ones out today. And I'm like getting down to the nitty gritty. So I was, yeah, better clean them brushes. So that's going to be a tomorrow thing for sure. Cleaning brushes. And what I use to clean brushes, dirt cheap. It's from pharmacy. It's a bar of tea tree oil, tea tree soap. And it works so good. And it'll last you, well, probably last you longer than it lasts me because I go through, like I'm using so many brushes, and I get probably 6 months out of one bar of soap. So I'd highly recommend it. Or Dawn dish liquid is another good trick for cleaning brushes. Dawn dish liquid works like a charm. I will say that. Okay. Blend that in. I got to watch the time. All right. We're doing good. It's all good in the hood. Okay. Okay. Blend it out. That's why I say, like, you can get a little more precise with the triangle to clean up. For me, anyway, that's what I find. But if a sponge works for you, perfect. So we're going to go in and we're going to clean that edge right over here because it's a little thick, to be honest with you. That's why I say if you do them and you think, oh God, what have I done? Don't worry, you can always go in like this and do a little cleanup. No problem. I was going to say, I don't aim for perfection with the brows. I aim just to say that they're done. But that's not true. But that's what it looks like. Everyone, please like and subscribe. Yes, yeah, Dawn works great, Tara. Dawn works fabulous. The camera makes me dysfunctional. I can't do it. It was funny the last time I watched you trying to show something like that. I'm like, I might have you beat. It is like I'm showing it and I'm thinking like go over this way, but no, I got to come this way. I'm like all freaking confused with it, all screwed up. I don't know which way to go. Left, right, to the middle. All right, that's it for brows. That's all we're doing. So now we want to prime the lids. We're going to get them ready for some shadow, and I'm going to go in with that same flat brush. This one is like a multi-purpose. It does wonders. What did I just do with that mirror? My God, I'm losing my mind. My lips. Oh my God. Dry as heck. It's easy. Like I will go through this whole thing while I'm on a live. It is crazy. Oops, don't tell me that's it. No. Okay. We're going to, I think I took some of this out. Did I? Yes, a little bit. We're going to prime our eyelids for some shadow. So what this does, priming your lids, oh, gee whiz. What this does, priming your lids, it takes away, so like some people have discoloration in their lids. It could be like some purple veins or whatever. It just gives you a clean canvas basically to work with, all one color. But make sure you take it down into your corner of your eye and bring it up. There we go. So I'm going to prime both of them. And it's not that mine are discolored, they're dark. I always have to. And if you don't have eye primer, you can use concealer too. Don't worry about that. So, and I know some people are just trying to get everything together to use, to get makeup. Some people haven't worn it a long, long time, and makeup, like everything, has an expiry. So if you're one of them people, don't worry about having something like eye primer, for example. I would, if you were if you have to get certain things at first, I would do concealer any day. Whoops. Any day before I would do eye primer. Definitely concealer. So concealer can work too, for sure. The only thing with concealer, you want to make sure that you do set it. And so concealer is not going to give it a tackiness. The difference is it's going to prime them out so that you have that clean canvas, but it's not going to be a tackiness. So primer gives a little tackiness and it sticks to primer a little better. But more often or not, honestly, I use concealer more often or not. I sure do. I sure do. And honestly, why? It's because I forget about primer. I truly do. I forget about primer. So I'm going to use this palette. It's called Desert Sands. It's just a cute little palette. That one's from Pharmacy. It is a cute one. It's got I love it for especially this time of year. How gorgeous. Whoops, this way I think. Nope, this way. But those colors scream fall to me. They're like fall all the way. Okay. Oh, I was going to try something. I haven't tried this. Let's see what it's going to do. So this is a little gadget from Temu. And you can do so you can put this on your eye here like that. And you could carve around it to have it looking like, well, we're going to try it. You're going to see what it looks like. If it don't work, no biggie. We're going to wave it off. But we're going to try it. So I'm going to go in with that mid color brown. And might have to move this mirror over. Can't hold a mirror and hold this too. So I'm just going to put it here. And what we're going to do is make it into this curve. So we're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. So you just line it. I'm sure I'll have to fix it after too, but this will be your guide. And you can also, with this little gadget, apparently you can do a cut crease. Tara, I'm showing you something new, what to do with it, because I know you have one. Or I'm showing you what not to do with it. One of the two. I'm kind of silly trying something that I haven't even tried. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. I'm not mad about it. I'm definitely not mad about it. So make sure you turn it the other way. I'd let my eyes focus again now. Whoops, which way are we going here? No. Which way did we go here? Okay, little one out. Okay. I know I'm foolish. Try this first time here like this, but hey, it's only makeup. What do you got to lose? Oh my God, everything I say today feels like a song wants to come with it. What do you got to lose? Okay, so there's your guide anyway. We're going to see. We're going to see. You have that, don't you, Tara? I'm pretty sure you do. So, yeah, somewhat of a guide. Now that I'm up closer with the mirror. Somewhat more of a guide. But you definitely do have to go in and I probably need it to, no probably about it. I needed to have more on my brush when I did it. But it's okay because your guide is definitely there for it. So you can just fill it in. And I will soften it, of course, and blend it out. But right now, we're going to give it a guide. I saw it there on my vanity and I was like, I haven't even tried this silly thing. Let's try it today. So here we go. Here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Right? It's all fair when you give it a go. All right, let's try it over here. This one wasn't as promising as this side, but we'll see. We'll fix it up. No big deal. We're going to fix her. And I really couldn't see too much what I was doing, honestly. But, yeah, it's a little screwy, but practice makes perfect. We will definitely be blending it out. She will be blended. Oh, good Lord. This one needs to come up a little bit. That's for sure. Too much of a little puffy puff there on it. We're going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and blend her out. And we'll say if it's a yay or nay. It could be an A. Who knows? Who knows? I didn't think to use it that way. Well, now, my dear, you learn something new every day, they say, right? So now you can try it. And you can say, she's off her head. Or, great idea. It's going to be one of the two. I can't wait to see what you say. So now I'm going to take, actually, I want a shorter, fluffier brush, just with a little more control on it. So we're going to dig through what we have in here for dirty. All right, this one will work. This one's pharmacy brush. Okay, so now we're going to blend out those edges. And I'm just going into a circular motion. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. See? This is one of them things you got to say. Like, look how cute. I think it looks cute. Trust the process. Definitely one of them things where you say, trust the process. Now we'll blend it out over here. Blend it out. I'm just going all circular motions. But once again, if you're just starting with eyeshadow, don't do it. Don't do it. You'll be like, oh my Lord, what the heck am I doing? You definitely will. But blending is key. So here's what I tell everyone about blending. When you look at your edges, you want to see, like, I describe it as like a fluffy cloud, because that's going to make your edges look good. So that's what I always say. Blend out those edges. But I think with some practice, I think it would look pretty decent, actually. I'm going to look it up here. There's lots of different ways to do that. The instructions on it doesn't really say a heck of a lot on it. But I remembered when I saw it there today, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen it done this way. So I put it on my eye and I didn't do anything. And I said, well, I'm going to try it today. We're going to give it a go. We can try it. And once again, concealer can be your bestest friend here. And now I'm going to show you another way how you can use this lovely gem. Okay, wait now, so like this. Wait now, we got to get her right. Got to get it right. Yeah. So take it like this, and that's going to show you, you don't have to use a liquid liner, but you can use it for your shadow. So we're going to show you how to do that. I'm going to take that, what did I just do with that stinking brush? Oh, there you go. Good Lord. So I'm going to dip into that same color, and we're going to tip it up. Oh, God, this one's a little trickier just because the placement. And I'm going to come right here. So this is going to be my corner, but it's going to keep it, it's going to give it a sharp line. So it's going to be my outer edge, but you're going to have, hopefully, see that? A nice sharp line. So you don't have to use it then for liner. And do the other side. Then when you do this, you don't have to go back in with concealer if you like to make it sharper. You have your little friend here. Look at that. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to blend out those edges. And keep it like a fluffy cloud. I like it with that edge there. It makes it really easy. No cleanup involved. And that little gadget, oh my God. Like a Bocker less on Temu. It was so cheap. Dirt cheap, actually. Can't get much cheaper than that. There we go. There we go. So I'm just going to bring up the edge right there, little. Blend her out. Oh, there we go. We'll do the other side, of course. I know I do have to fix up right there. Or I might be able to blend it. We'll see. If I can't, no big deal. I'll fix it. Oh, sorry, guys. Blocking the camera. And I'm still just doing circular motions. And another thing too, like if you went in and you did apply too much product, too much eyeshadow, just go in. So like say, for example, you could go in then with that really light one right there, take a fluffy brush and you can blend it out with that one. If it ever if it happens, you can go in then with a lighter shade if you put on too much. Don't try blending it with the same shade because it'll be a hot mess, but you'll have a better chance of doing it okay if you blend with a lighter shade. And where you hold your, I haven't talked about this for a while, but where you hold your hand on your brush is key. So if you have your hand down this far on your brush, you're going to have this really hard force. If you hold your brush back here like this, so my hand is like, say, like halfway, my finger is probably like halfway, and I'm holding it, you're going to get less pressure and it's going to blend out that much easier for you. This one, a little tiny boo-boo, but not bad. Are you going to try it like this, Tara? I mean, it clearly takes longer, but whatever. It's okay. Now I'm going to go, and I am going to go in with that lighter one now. And I am going to fluff out this edge right here. I said I had a little too much there. So I just went in with that lighter one and we're going to blend that out more. because it is not no bueno. Oh, anyone listening or replay and you are a Canadian, happy Thanksgiving weekend. Okay, so now we have that blended. And do you guys want to see a liquid eyeshadow? What else was my I think I took out. I thought I took out a cream. I guess I put it back. I was going to offer a liquid shadow. I'm just going to say, we're not going to even grab to dig it out. We're just going to do a liquid gold shadow, and it's really going to sparkle. Thank you. I just like to use the cream little swoop because I couldn't really figure it out. I just used the little, oh, okay, perfect. So this is a liquid shadow, and it's just going to add some shimmer to the lid. Whoop. I love the liquid shadows, but I don't use them very often. And why? I just don't know. So it's going to brighten now. And I'm going to go in with that flat brush. We're just going to blend it out. And all I'm doing is patting. So, I mean, this was a pretty easy eye look. It was one eyeshadow and then the one on my lid. That was it. That was it. I'm going to go through things that I haven't been using and start taking them out. I mean, there's all different colors of these liquid shadows. And I couldn't tell you the last time that I used one, honestly. It's been a hot minute. And I don't know why, because they're really pretty. This one is probably my favorite, though, to be honest. Like there's a purple, I think a pink, maybe a silver. I can't even remember. But this one is my favorite, the gold. Honestly. So now I'm going to go back in with that blending brush and just make sure I don't have sharp edges there. And whoops. I'm just going to go in now with that lighter color, and we're just going to blend right here. So it was two eyeshadow colors, sorry. I'm using the lighter one now just to blend all these together so it looks like they melt together. You create a magic. We are going to blend a little more right here with a clean brush because it looks a little blobby. So we need to blend it. So this is a big fluffy blending brush. What I'm using right there. Okay, that's much better. Then you could go in with the lights, the real light one, right here in the corner, and just highlight your brow bone. I do it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. It's just really a preference, if I remember or not, honestly. It's not a wrong or right way. So I'm going to go in now with that dark one and line my lower lash line. 1 second, please. Ooh. Don't want a real thick brush. I clearly need clean brushes though. That is without question. Girl, get them brushes clean tomorrow for sure. Or I'm not going to have any brushes this week to use. So it's either do it and suck it up. See, if I was smart, I wouldn't wait till I get about, 50 to 75 brushes to clean. I'd do them as I have like 10, 15. No, I can't. I can't be that ahead of the game. So now I'm going to take that dark color and we're going to fill in just in the corner of that lower lash line. There we go. You need to blend a little more right here. It's a little further than the other one. So I am going to wipe a little edge off. Whoops, my God, my makeup wipe is getting good and used here today. So never fear if you got overboard, you got a little overboard like I did. You can always fix it up. Only makeup. Not a big deal. Okay. That's better. All right. Did we fill in? And now we're just going to blend it out. I'm going to go in now with that lighter shade and blend out the edge. Okay. And I'm going to use this. I forgot all about it. And it's an eyeshadow, but it's a beautiful highlight. So I love it in the corner of the eyes. So that's where we're going to use that right now. After we clean off a brush. If you don't have one of these guys, I want them. They are a wonderful, like for doing, like cleaning your brushes in between, like wiping it off in between a look, or they're really, really good. And you can get ones like that on Temu as well. But that was only like $5 or something at Marshall's. And that was a few years ago at least. So I'm just going to take that gold, that eyeshadow. We're going to pop it right into the inner corner. Just like that. We're going to throw on some highlight, which we are going to use. I'm going to use this highlight that was in that Peach Bite palette. I couldn't tell you the last time I used this thing. Wasn't yesterday, that's for sure. And you can take it, put it on the tip of your nose. I don't typically on my nose, just maybe right there on the bridge, but I love highlight, if you can't tell. Here we go. We're going to wipe off this powder, spray our face, and put on some mascara. Call it a day. Call it a day. So this is my all-time favorite mascara so far from Pharmacy. And this is a lash primer. I find a huge difference in how my lashes look, like if I use primer or no primer. Huge difference. I love a lash primer. And this mascara, it's called the Endless Mascara. This has Capixol in it, but I have another one coming, and then there's another one that I'm going to order. It's another new, so Who knows? I could change my mind on which one is my favorite. And I've tried quite a few of the drugstore ones, and I haven't found any that compare to it, to be honest. No matter which mascara I end up buying, I still go back to this one. So primer is going to make your lashes look thicker and longer. Oh my God, this hair. Okay. And let's put on some mascara. Oh, I wanted to set my face first. Duh. And I love setting spray, as you can tell. And then I had a little handheld fan, and it's not working. So just dry the setting spray in, and you'll be fabulous. The new woman. There. All good, all good. Okay. I find this mascara, oh, for the love of God. You know, I do that purposely just so I can tell you guys how to get rid of it, right? I wish. So if that happens to you, which happens to me most times, let it dry. Take your spoolie that like you use for your brows and flick it off. Don't be like me and go out in the car and then look in the mirror and be like, oh, for the love of goodness, which happened to me last week or the week before. And so then I just took my nail and flicked it, and it was okay. But key is to let it dry. Because we all know wiping that off when it's wet ruins your makeup. And you got to like touch that up, and it's just a pain in the butt. Okay, we're almost done, guys. I had someone ask the other day, does it always take you 2 hours to do your makeup? My God, no. No. If I'm like doing like my hair, like all curl and stuff like that, then usually like an hour and I can have my hair and makeup done. But if I'm just doing like nothing with my hair and just doing my makeup, I can have that done easy in 10 minutes, like 5 minutes if I have to. You're just not going to do the extras. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be a bare, the bare minimal. But it is possible. So would you guys be interested in doing some talks with like, what shopping habits are, like if it's retail therapy or if it's you're gone cuckoo, you're spending like you've got a problem. Like, would you guys be interested in those kind of things? I was just thinking about that today, and I thought it might be an interesting topic to cover and stay away from garbage, Or if you guys have an idea, let me know. And I'm going to do like even tomorrow, if anyone wants to come up on panel, you're more than welcome to do so. No problem. But tomorrow will be the one and only time I'm answering any questions. If anyone has anything after that, you best go back to videos because I'm not speaking of it again. So I just want to put that out there. I ain't doing it on repeat. All right, that's enough for mascara for one day for anyone. Once we wipe off this look. So now you're going to just take your spoolie and flick it. Like that. Then I just go in with my brush. It's nothing there. There we go. Gone. Just like dinner. Oh my God. My lips are so stinking dry. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm going to do, I was just going to put some lip balm on, but I'm going to do lipstick. So that kind of defeats the purpose. So this is a liner. I love this liner. It's a dark brown one. Ooh, maybe too dark for what I want. 1 second. Maybe. Let's see. Is this one dark? Dark. Okay. This one's better. That one was too dark. We'll sharpen this too. Since we're with the fall look, might as well do a fall lip. It's kind of a neutral lip, the lipstick is. So now when I do the top, I don't come all the way down because what that's going to do is just close in your mouth. So I take it from like, say, here, and I start coming out. And I will accentuate my Cupid's bow a little. But I don't do a huge overdraw or anything. Okay, and now, because this is a little darker, I'm going to blend in and then put on the lipstick. I find it works. It looks a little nicer, we'll call it. Something, we'll call it. Okay, let's clean off this good old trusty brush here today. And we're just going to blend that in. I could get out a lip brush, but well, it's 2 seconds. And just blending that edge. It just softens it. This is one of the newer lipsticks, and it's very, very new, like very not the color I want today. I thought it was more neutral than pink. To be honest, it's a soft pink, and I wasn't thinking. Where was my head? Okay. There's lots more to choose from. We could go that one. What's this one? No, we don't want red. That's for sure. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I think that one's an Urban Decay, but it's very, very soft and like a neutral look. Lip. That was what I was going for. And I thought I had that one. Okay. Yeah, still Urban Decay. What I'm going to use. So I did kind of fib. I said I was going to do all pharmacy today. I fibbed. Got to put on my glasses, see what you said, Tara girl. You know I can't see nothing. Love that shade. It is pretty, isn't it? Okay, so we're not going to use that one after all. This is an Urban Decay one. And it's very, whoops, this way. Look, it's nice on. But it's just a soft neutral. Still a little pinker than what I wanted, but oh well. It is what it is now. My vanity, holy moly. She crazy. She crazy. Let's take all this goop out of my hair. And it's these rollers, trying to give it so that it's not so flat, you know. We'll see. Might be crazy, might be a silly idea. It's either going to be like yay or nay idea in the future. I just thought, well, put it underneath instead of rolling it. Maybe it'll give it some lift. So we're going to see. We're going to find out if it was a yay or a nay. Well, it's not bad, but I do need to fix now what I pulled out. Darn it. So yeah, it does give the lift, but I need to fix right there now that the stinking thing pulled out. Oh, well, I'll fix that and we'll call it a day so it doesn't look like a hot mess. A hot old mess. This is a head candy gadget what I'm using here. It is the best hair tool, I'm telling you. It's amazing. It has like 7 different attachments, I think. And you can swivel it. So you can turn it. But I love it that you can do like it. So when you're doing the back of your hair, oh my gosh, it makes it so easy. It's so good. So Tara, I'm not sure if that, I like how it does that little edge, but I mean, I'm not sure about all that over hoo-ha with it. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Where's my brush? One of many. And I'm going to start going back and doing some more hair tutorials and stuff too. I will do that. Make sure that's, yeah, this is how fast. I just put it on 370 and that's how fast it is heated up. And this one is nice because it has a little like rubber. I can't touch it right now, but that end down there, that's not hot. So I will do that to let out the curl so that it cools down just a little tiny bit. But it is a great gadget, I got to say. It's really nice. I love their tools. I was an affiliate for them at one point in time, but I'm not at the moment. But who knows what the future will hold again. I have a ton of their hair products. A ton. Their hair. I think I have all their hair tools, to be honest. I think so. But if anyone uses Launch, I'm an affiliate with Launch too. So I have a code with Launch. There. But I have more hair products, hair tools with Head Candy, honestly. So if you can drop it, let your curl cool in your hand like that, you will get a little better curl out of it. It won't be, if you let it cool down, it's not going to drop. It shouldn't drop on you. That's what I'm trying. It shouldn't. Doesn't mean it won't. Okay. Now, just a couple over here and we call it a day. I can't wait to go out and eat, but it's still only early yet, I think. I got to touch my phone right now. I'm going to try to do it with my arm, but no can do. I don't really want to have supper yet. No, it's only 10 to 4 my time, so no. A little too early, but maybe in an hour we'll be going out for supper. And I never, ever have dessert because I'm always too full. But I am tonight. I will be keeping room for some yummy dessert. I want some pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, for sure. With some whipped cream right on the top. Is that something that you guys have for like that one of your favorite, like normal pies you guys will use have in the US, pumpkin pie? I love a pumpkin pie. I've never made, I love to bake, but I've never made a pumpkin pie, to be honest. I've done muffins, pumpkin muffins, but I've never done pumpkin pie. I should do muffins again. Pie, I wouldn't, even if I could, even if I knew how to make a pumpkin pie, I wouldn't really do it now just because I'm the only one here that would eat it. So that would not be good for my hips. We'll just keep it at that. All right, that's a little better. Put a little curl in it. Put a little spray in it. We'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. My hair is so fine. It's very fine. So if I don't put some curl or something in it, I find it so flat and it drives me cuckoo. I'm still on the debate bus if I'm going to chop it off again or not. I haven't decided, but I've been contemplating hard lately, and I'm like, oh, do I do it? Do I do it? You can make mini pies and freeze them. Ooh, that's a good idea. I've never made pumpkin pie. You love it? Homemade. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to do it then, Tara. You know what I will do, though? Do minis, because then, like you said, I'll freeze it. I'll freeze it. Because my husband, oh my Lord, he would eat pumpkin pie if his life depended on it. So which is fabulous because now tonight I can get pumpkin pie and he won't eat it. I'll only eat a little bit and I'll bring it home. And then I'll have some for later. So it's a win-win. So anyway, guys, thank you to each and every single one of you that took the time out of your day to hang out with me. I appreciate you all, and I am very, very thankful. Please smash that thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't subbed up to Tara, give Countess Tara a sub. You'll really enjoy what she puts out as well. So you all have a great day, and any Canadians watching, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, bye guys.